generator and 10% damage resistance from the Vernal. And the Hypergeon shield generator now is a big TPI. Basically, lets your martyr spawn really fast, and you're taking 35% less damage. And we see right there, the Drake easily killing the other Drake. The Zerg Drake destroying the Protoss Drake. He has a relic as well to gain back all the life and damage he takes.
Yeah, this is really a skill differentiator. The Zerg Drake Oversoul know him quite well, play with him quite a bit. He was actually on my league team, and his Drake skills are quite impressive.
Looking at the item build, like Drake is another. Oh, and the Drake goes down. But Drake is one of those heroes that's a real game changer in team fights. Drake and Rancor are two heroes that definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna see the cow go down. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, very nice ulti from that Rancor.
Okay, checking out the score, 43 to 37, so pretty even there at this point in the game. And then I really have to give it to the Zerg team right now because they've been winning the team engagements, and they also have pushed tier 3 mid tower as well as a couple buildings, so they will be getting those super creeps spawned.
This game has been really pretty good. It's been pretty back and forth, but right now I think the Zerg's gonna win just because their Drake is so ahead. I think the fact that now it's propelled into late game, as the game gets later and later, and people start building spell resistance and more tier 2 items, the Rancor gets really less effective. And if it comes down to the Drakes, I'm pretty sure the Zerg Drake is going to tear up the other team.
The bosses are back, and looks like the Rancor is doing a nice job to keep scanning, but I think Grunty is going to go after it right now. And I mean, they just have no chance to even stop it, even if they do scan.
Looking at Oversoul Drake, the Zerg Drake, he is basically maxed out on items right now. Whereas the Protoss Drake is nowhere close. He still has a TPI, 2 spell buffers. That's about it. And here we go. About to see Oversoul Drake in action. Right now he's in a 1v3 or a 2v3. 4v2. Watching the Drake, he's not even losing life. He blinks right into the tower. Here comes the Drake ulti.
Just body blocking on the Boros right there.
Yeah, with Aeon buff.
They're just running right over him at this point.
With Aeon buff, that they can't even hurt the Drake. And there goes down the building. The Rancor trying to auto attack harass the Drake. Drake just running into tier 4 towers, barely getting hurt.
Yeah, I think just constant pressure and the constant taking of the bosses is really what made the change. I think one thing that I could have seen differently was instead of the Boros getting a DST at the beginning, when he had 5,000 minerals saved up, was just getting a pyre instead and taking a boss, as he was the only one with the money to do so. What really happened was the momentum from the pyre that Lee got was able to take that Aeon, and then they were able to kill 3 heroes and take the mid tower, tier 2, all because of that Aeon buff. And I think the momentum they gained from that, they were able to keep by just, even though they had a slight deficit in the kills, they were able to get way ahead just with constant taking of the bosses, and then really effective team fights with a very nicely well-farmed Drake, very skillful player, put a lot of hurt on the other team despite their deficit in the Rancor. So very well played game.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how the Zerg did it. I mean, with I Am Them and his Raynor being level 15, severely under-leveled, I mean, 3 levels below anybody else on the whole game. And, I mean, Brax using Viron to, hopefully the best of his ability. But yeah, I guess I have to agree with you guys. The Drake was the difference for both teams, with Oversoul really just, I guess, out-iteming, outplaying, and But I mean, it was so even in my